is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government. Weapons of Class 4 and lower have been authorized for use during the purge. All other weapons are restricted. Government officials of ranking 10 have been granted immunity from the purge and shall not be harmed. Commencing at the siren, any and all crime, including murder, will be legal for 12 continuous hours. Police, fire, and emergency medical services will be unavailable until tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. when the purge concludes. Blessed be our new founding fathers and America, a nation reborn. May God be with you all.
So jumping right into this video, you guys are gonna see that the mouth of my mask is cut out. I changed my initial idea, so I'm gonna show you guys how I fixed that. So right now I'm just gonna go ahead and basically make like a paper mache and cover the entire mask so that we get some good texture. Once we paint it, it's gonna look really good. It's gonna look like a real face. So you're just gonna take some toilet paper, rip it up into squares, and use your Mod Podge and sponge and your water and basically just put that toilet paper all over that mask. I actually ended up doing this twice along with the balloon that I did for the mouth, which you guys are gonna see that. So this is why it took me so long to make this mask. It literally took me like 2 weeks to make it because I'm busy. So yeah, you guys are just gonna see me do this. There's no wrong or right way to do it. You can put as much or as little as you want, but do remember, the more that you put, the longer it's gonna take to dry. I went ahead and just put 2 layers just because it just seemed like it would be best for me. So next I'm gonna go ahead and take my white paint and I'm gonna paint over my mask. I'm actually gonna paint the bottom of the mask at a later time, and that's because I'm going to do something else to it, which you guys will see that in the video as well. So you guys can go ahead and just watch me paint all over this paper mache. Now right here is completely dry. You cannot paint your paper mache while it's wet because it will just make a mess. It'll go all over the place. So please wait until it is dry before you start painting. So I decided that I would just use hot glue to make the strips over the eyes. You guys can use anything you want, but I think the glue looks more natural than putting paper or anything like that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cover the eyes, and I'm gonna show you guys how I paint them here in just a second. So now that I've painted the bottom of the mask, I am going to go ahead and make the mold for the mouth. I went ahead and used a balloon and some more toilet paper to make a paper mache mix, but I didn't want to use Mod Podge, so I just used glue and water. And I basically just covered a big area of the balloon so that I would have enough to create like a new mouth for my mask. I actually didn't film myself putting the new mouth on because I just forgot. So what I did was just once the paper mache, it didn't dry, I didn't let it dry all the way because I knew I was gonna have to mold it. So pretty much I just tore up little pieces of it and layered it across the mouth. And when I'm painting it, you guys will see exactly how I like reconstructed the mouth on the mask. So you're gonna also have to let this balloon dry with this on here so that it holds the shape. If you take it off while it's wet, the shape is not gonna hold. So while my balloon is drying, I decided to go ahead and paint the Kiss Me on the top of the mask and just put some blood splatters and make it kind of dirty. It's your mask. You can do it pretty much however you want. It's no wrong or right way to do it, like I mentioned before. I'm not a creative person and I'm not artsy, so I did struggle with this a bit, but it's okay. It came out looking pretty decent. So in this clip, you guys can see that I pretty much molded the mouth on. My camera did stop filming once I started painting the mouth, but you guys will see the outcome on the actual mask. Now, I should have done the entire gun gold, but I just wasn't thinking, so I'm just showing you guys that I'm painting half of it black, half of it gold, and I'm gonna put my rhinestones on the gold part of the gun, how Kimmy's were in the movie. I want to say thank you to Fashion Nova for sending me my outfit for my DIY. I took this skirt from their website and I basically made a tutu out of it. I cut the excess material at the bottom and I used every piece of this skirt to make a tutu. So all the mesh panels, I took them, cut them into strips, and I stapled them and I hot glued them, and I did all kind of stuff to this skirt. You don't want to staple through the elastic band because it's not going to stretch and you're not going to be able to put your skirt on. But I pretty much just did this all the way until I felt like my tutu was puffy enough for me. Then of course I went ahead and put on my top and my wraps around my legs and my boots, and got my gun and my mask and my I guess rope of bullets. Everything that I use for my DIY will be listed in the description box down below. I hope you guys enjoy my final look. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you again to Fashion Nova for sponsoring this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.